Developer Odd Bug Studio seems to have a goal of portraying a different side of rodents in the adventure RPG Tales of Iron. Inspired by the affectionate and loving personalities of real-life rats, the team wanted to create a game that challenges the negative perception of these cute little creatures. And what better way to do that than making them the leads of a Souls-like adventure? Tales of Iron introduces Reggie, heir to the Rat Throne, tasked to restore his broken kingdom after his father, the king, is slain by the ferocious Greenwort, leader of the United Frog Tribes. Tales of Iron takes heavy influence from Brian Jacques' beloved Redwall with an added dose of Dark Souls. The game is set in a dark fantasy medieval time period and combines an engaging fable with difficult yet rewarding combat. The gameplay mechanics share influences with Hollow Knight and Salt and Sanctuary, without the acrobatic platforming. The 2D world is vast, with incredible detail and clever use of lighting to create both mood and depth, making landmarks and biomes distinctive. The bold, comic book line work breathes life into these anthropomorphized rodents and frogs, and the environments as well. It's a dark and moody atmosphere with a great deal of charm for added immersion. The game is narrated by Doug Cockle, who you might know as Geralt of Rivia in the Witcher series. Dialogue between characters is composed of images and animations, but the game succeeds in conveying the message. The crisp sounds of sword clashes, gunshots, footsteps, and townsfolk going about their day add mood, emotional depth, and life to Tales of Iron. The fanfare of the bards combined with howling wind and pouring rain brings realism to every corner you turn, from the Crimson Fort all the way to the Bolshevik Republic. It made me chuckle to see Odd Bug Studio inject so many silly Easter eggs and plays on words into the game, such as Lancelot, Hulk Mogan, and even Ratnor Rodinson, which refers to Thor Odinson for anyone curious. Unlike traditional role-playing games, Tales of Iron uses various outfits and weapons that affect stats ranging from light and heavy armor sets to swords, axes, spears, and even guns. You can purchase them from vendors, ask Bam Bam the blacksmith to craft one via blueprints, or uncover them via exploration and defeating bosses. These armor sets offer resistances to different enemy types, so it is essential to change your loadout frequently. Maximum health is also increased by bringing rare food items to Remrem the chef while he cooks you a hearty meal, fit for a king. There is a refreshing number of enemy types and boss encounters, each with its own level of challenge. In addition, other characters can assist you during certain missions, adding a nice sense of cooperative play to an otherwise solo game. Exploration is rewarding as you come across treasure chests that contain hidden loot and secret boss fights to tackle. The main story is supplemented with a wide variety of side quests that you can find on announcement boards throughout different towns. These missions usually boil down to clearing grub nests, fighting strange beasts, or taking on arena duels with the moles. These side quests are also replayable. A big component of any action game is combat. Tales of Iron's combat feels crisp and impactful thanks to audio and visual cues combined with the use of the DualSense haptic feedback on the PS5. Your loadout includes a one-handed weapon, a two-handed weapon, a ranged weapon, and a shield at your disposal at all times. You can also coat your weapon with poison consumables for an added edge in battle. Enemy attacks have a color-coded symbol that notifies you of the corresponding action that needs to be taken. For example, white attacks must be blocked via a shield, red attacks must be dodged, and yellow attacks must be parried. Reggie also can heal via his potion flask that can be refilled by looting bugs or at designated barrels found throughout the world. After being defeated, each boss has their own unique execution animation, allowing for some satisfying relief after each fight. If you are to fall in battle, don't worry, as there is always a save bench not too far away. Sadly, Tales of Iron tries but fails to find its own identity as it mirrors Souls-like games. As demanding as the combat is, you'll find several systems that hold it back. For example, certain boss moves stunlock you and you are followed by 3 move combos that you cannot evade or dodge. Tales of Iron doesn't seem fair at times with an absence of invincibility frames, poor hitbox physics, and unbalanced enemy design. In addition, I encountered a few bugs, such as this camera zooming out randomly. Tales of Iron borrows inspiration from other challenging games, but its beautifully crafted world and thought-provoking narrative definitely deserves your attention. Every new area offers more to explore and test your skills to see this rodent's adventure through until the end. Tales of Iron is an underrated gem that will make a mighty fine addition to your indie game collection this year, despite some rare bugs and needed updates to the combat systems. Noisy Pixel is giving Tales of Iron an 8.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.